Hello everybody, this is GSD Wrestling here of the GSD Wrestling YouTube channel, and welcome to this Fastlane breakdown and storyline explanation match card video where I'll be showcasing the match cards of the show, the matches that will be taking place, and explaining why they're taking place. If you haven't been keeping up with the episodes, this is a great way to find out what's happened up until now, up and from the breakdown Raw pay-per-view to now the Fastlane Raw exclusive pay-per-view. So kicking off the show will be on Instagram, the Instagram kickoff. That's where I do all my kickoffs and give you guys all the updates. These match card images were posted to Instagram a few weeks ago, so if you don't follow me on Instagram at GSD_wrestling, you wouldn't find out these information, so make sure you guys do follow me over on Instagram. But the first match here is Mustafa Ali and Enzo Amore taking on Will Ospreay, the Cruiserweight Champion, in a triple threat match to kick off the show. Okay, so this match came to being as Rey Mysterio, back in that triple threat match that happened at the last Raw exclusive pay-per-view for the Cruiserweight title. Rey Mysterio took the pin from Will Ospreay, so Mustafa Ali did not get pinned during that match, so he became the automatic #1 contender. But on a recent episode, I think it was episode 9, Enzo Amore defeated Mustafa Ali, so Enzo Amore subpar clashes with Ali for the #1 contendership. So now Enzo Amore and Ali are basically in the same category for #1 contender. So General Manager Sergeant Slaughter has decided to put them in a triple threat match for the kickoff to the pay-per-view. And so the first match to kick off the main card of the pay-per-view will be the Monster Among Men taking on the OC, AJ Styles and the Young Bucks in a 3-on-1 handicap match. So Braun Strowman was told that he'll be facing AJ Styles on episode 8 from episode 7, and AJ Styles lost to Braun Strowman, but post-match the Young Bucks came and hit a double super kick to Braun Strowman, therefore causing this match to come into place. The GM, Sergeant Slaughter, choosing this stipulation. It could have almost just been a one-on-one again between AJ Styles and Strowman, but considering the factors that the Young Bucks did super kick Braun Strowman in the head after the match, that they're being added into it, making this match a 3-on-1 handicap match. And so coming up next is our three-way tag match between the Hardy Boys, the Usos, and the three-man Mafia. So these guys have been feuding over on Raw. Raw Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boys, did defeat the Usos at the last pay-per-view. The Usos then went on to face the three-man Mafia after the three-man Mafia called them out to a match for the #1 contendership to the titles. Sergeant Slaughter made that match happen, and that match ended in a count-out double disqualification. None of the teams won, so Sergeant Slaughter thought, hey, let me put these three teams in a match at the Fastlane pay-per-view for the Raw Tag Team Championship. So there will be a Raw Tag Team title triple threat match happening at the Fastlane pay-per-view. And so the next match that will be coming up on the pay-per-view will be a submission match for the Intercontinental Championship between Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle, as the last match that they had at the last pay-per-view ended in controversy, as Samoa Joe had the coquina clutch locked in on Angle, and Angle flipped it over, having his feet on the ropes to get a roll-up victory over Angle. And Sergeant Slaughter said they couldn't slide and offered a match to Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle for the Intercontinental Championship, making it a submission match. These both guys obviously having a great versatile range of submissions they could use in that ring, so this match would end fair and square, unlike how it ended at the other pay-per-view where it ended up with a roll-up on the ropes. So Sergeant Slaughter decided to give this match a submission match, and that will be taking place on the Fastlane pay-per-view. And coming up next is a singles match for the European Championship between the reigning defending European Champion, the Murder Hawk Lance Archer, and Ricochet. So Ricochet and Archer have had a lot of history. In the first few episodes, Lance Archer defeated Ricochet and Cedric, and then when it came to John Cena's Open Challenges a few months ago at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, Lance Archer did attack him from behind, not having a fair and square match, which prompted Ricochet and Cedric to come to the aid of John Cena. And then when John Cena then laid down the challenge to Lance Archer at the Breakdown pay-per-view, Lance Archer did defeat John Cena, prompting Ricochet to ask for an offer at the title shot against Sergeant Slaughter. So Sergeant Slaughter gave him that opportunity. Sorry if that didn't make sense. But so Sergeant Slaughter gave him the opportunity when Ricochet asked him for it. So Ricochet did lose the six-man tag on Raw episode 9, taking the pin from an RKO by Randy Orton. But we'll have to see how this match plays out at the Fastlane pay-per-view. So the next match will be the Rated R Superstar Edge taking on the Blueprint Matt Morgan here at the Fastlane pay-per-view. Edge was backstage on Raw episode 9, and Matt Morgan laid down the challenge. Matt Morgan saying that Edge should move out the way and let the new superstars come in. Edge, a man who never backs down from a challenge, took this challenge and took this opportunity to face Matt Morgan at the Fastlane pay-per-view. So this match was made official by the GM, Sergeant Slaughter, Raw GM Sergeant Slaughter, making this match official after Edge wants this match with Matt Morgan, after Edge said he would never back down from the challenge. So these two will be taking each other on at the Fastlane pay-per-view. And now the Raw World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins will be taking on the Viper Randy Orton. Obviously at the Breakdown pay-per-view, after Rollins did defeat Matt Morgan, Randy Orton stroked with an RKO and a punt to the Raw World Heavyweight Champion, taking him out for 2 episodes or a few episodes, I'm not sure. But Raw Champion Seth Rollins didn't like the fact that Randy Orton did that, but Randy Orton did defeat Matt Morgan in a number 1 contendership match on Raw episode 8, and then also defeating Rollins in the 6-man tag, which was lost by Ricochet. So Randy Orton and Rollins will be facing each other off for the Raw World Heavyweight Championship at the Breakdown pay-per-view. So our main event of the evening will be the Big Red Machine Kane taking on the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Obviously on Raw episode 7, after Kane defeated Ethan Carter III, the Fiend stroked and attacked him with a mandible claw, leaving him paralyzed in the middle of that ring. And then on Raw episode 8, when a Firefly Funhouse episode was about to happen, Kane took over the broadcast and he had Rambling Rabbit in his hands, threatening to turn him into stew. So this prompted the Fiend Bray Wyatt and Firefly Bray Wyatt to want this match at the pay-per-view, and they'll be taking each other on in a casket match, the first ever of its kind. More to come of these more stipulation matches in the show. I want to add more of those stipulation type matches into the Fed. So yeah, so this is the main event of the Fastlane pay-per-view. So I hope you guys are all caught up in what has been going on over on Raw by this explanation video to the Fastlane pay-per-view. And I want you guys to comment down below which match you guys are looking forward to on the Fastlane pay-per-view. And I'll see you guys this weekend, hopefully, to announce the Fastlane pay-per-view, and the show will premiere possibly Saturday, possibly Sunday, one of the 2 days. Update will come later on in the week, maybe Thursday, Friday. You'll get an update on what's going on. Yeah, but make sure to comment down which match you're looking forward to, and please like, subscribe, and I wanted to give you a big thanks for 1K subscribers. I know I haven't addressed this in a video fully, but it really means a lot to me that you guys have subscribed to me. 1,000 of you, 1,000 or maybe more, 1,020 at the moment, but this really means a lot to me, and I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. This really gives me motivation to do what I love to do. So thank you guys very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.